It's been just a day since the final phase of Project Neon began, and we've already seen some really heavy traffic near the Spaghetti Bowl due to all of those lane closures. NDOT is calling this portion of the project the main event, and today we have the senior project manager, Dan Keller. He is joining me now. Talk about how things went this morning.
Thank you, Carla, for having me today. And today was the first day of the main event. We had the impacts on I-15, and that bottleneck that we see every day got a little bit worse today. And so we took lanes down from 4 lanes down to 3 lanes in the southbound direction.
So I know there was quite a backup this morning. Was that something you guys were anticipating?
We did anticipate that, and we did plan for that. And this is not the first time that we've reduced lanes on I-15 in this segment. We did this about 5 years ago and then 10 years ago. So we did anticipate that we're going to see backups. And today is definitely the worst day that we see this backup until everybody tries to figure out what the configuration is on I-15 and what's the best way to get to and from work.
And what exactly should we expect this evening on that evening drive home? I think now that maybe more people are aware, maybe it'll be a little bit better, but how bad do you think it's going to be?
It's going to be very similar to this morning. Once again, once we figure out the traffic patterns and everybody gets used to the new Charleston off-ramp from the left lane that opened up this morning, and understand how to get past the Spaghetti Bowl all the way down to Sahara, we'll see that traffic kind of alleviate and find and divert to the best route as possible.
What's some suggestions you give for drivers? I mean, obviously it makes sense to always just keep in mind that you know ahead of time that that's coming up. Should they leave a little bit earlier, or should they maybe look for alternate routes? What do you think? Do
both. I think pack with patience and understand this week will be the worst week, and it will get better throughout the length of this construction impact through to November this year. Also, what we saw on US 95 southbound, that was a big impact yesterday. Actually, 30% of more motorists are using that detour today than they did yesterday. So we will see more diversions, and the commute will get a little bit better each and every day.
And when will we kind of finally see the end to all of this backup? When are you anticipating that?
10 short months. We held our contractor out as long as possible, and now we really got to do the most impactful and most critical work on Project Neon for the next 10 months. So pack your patience, and it'll be quick and over before you know it.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Once again, 10 more months, just be patient and it'll finally be back to normal. Masa.
Thank you so much, Carla.